What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Candid Convos. I'm your host, Quay Price. We got Chloe on deck. I think we got Janice down there. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Shout out to everybody joining us tonight. Let's say if you're watching us right now, hit that like button for us. Hit that like button. Also, share out the show. I think we just lost Janice. I think she'll pop back up. But yeah, share out the show and hit that like button for us. Let's say we appreciate all the likes. She said she's going to come back in. But yeah, we appreciate all the likes. We appreciate the support. And man, shout out to all my YouTube people out there as well. Yeah, we're definitely live right now on YouTube and Facebook. So definitely hit that like button, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to my people checking in. Shantae in the building. She said, hello, y'all. What's going on, Shantae? We appreciate you, sis, for checking in with us tonight, as always.
Hey, girl.
Shout out to my guy, Donovan, in the building. He said, hello, good evening, everyone. What's going on with you, brother? Appreciate you as always. Appreciate you as always. Kenyatta in the building. She said, happy Wednesday, checking in from YouTube. Ooh. Shout out to YouTube.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Appreciate you, Kenyatta, checking in with us tonight. Like I said, shout out to the YouTube folks out there, man. Y'all been showing mad love lately. I think we just hit, 119, I think was the number. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 119 subscribers. I said we had a goal of hitting 100 before the beginning of August, and we actually smashed that before July was over. So, man, shout out to all of our subscribers over at YouTube. Let's say we steady growing, and we appreciate you guys rocking with the platform and supporting what we out here trying to do over here at Candid Convos.
Appreciate you.
All right. So, yeah, I'm going to see if Janice is going to pop back up. There she goes. Let me see if it come in this time. I think she's trying to connect in. Janice, I don't know if you can hear me. It says device not connected, so it's like it's you haven't fully connected in yet. So just make sure all your settings is right, and then I can let you up. Yeah, so try that one more time for me. I'm not sure if my guy Vince is hopping on tonight. We'll see if he makes it on tonight. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Let's say catching up with us tonight. Let's say we were not here last week. We up in the Midwest and the weather was out here going crazy. Yeah, knocking over trees, yanking wires up out the ground. I mean, it all was going down up here. There you go. What's going on, Vince?
Hola.
What's going on with you, man? You all right?
Good.
Good stuff. Appreciate you getting on with us, man. Like I said, I was just telling folks, man, the weather was going wild up here last week. So yeah, we was over here shut down, but we back in the game, back in the building. So let's say we happy to be back and get back to this work. Let me do one more thing real fast while I'm thinking about it. A fella who rocks with the platform periodically, he got a birthday that popped up today. So happy birthday to C Prince tonight.
Wow.
Happy birthday, friends. Whether you
Yeah, shout out to C Prince. Let's say he rocks with the platform. So let's say happy birthday to him. He's always, C Prince is a whole comedian. Let's say. So we always look forward to see Prince coming on. But let's say happy birthday to him. I hope he's having a good day out there enjoying himself. All right. So let's see what we got. Let me do this real fast while I'm thinking about it. See, Vince, you got a little static coming through in your connection, man, just to let you know. So I'm just going to mute you until you say something, okay? I can't mute. Okay, it won't let me mute.
I think he might be frozen.
Okay, let me just pull it down.
I think he's frozen, yeah.
Hey, Vince, come back in, man. Janice, how you doing?
Is it working?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, cool. That wasn't that. What you call that internet the last time? What you call it?
Oh yeah, I got that free lunch internet, and I'm okay with it.
I hear that.
I'm out of it. I'm mad at it.
Hey, we trying to cut some calls around here. I ain't mad at all.
Wait, can I tell y'all something? This is horrible. So I got my days mixed up, right? So yesterday I saw you post about like what the topic was, right? So I usually go do my makeup. I go do my makeup like 30 minutes before it's time. So I went and did my makeup and everything yesterday. That was online like at 8:30. I'm like, where they at?
Yeah, we was trying to get a jump start. You know, folks be jumping on us. They want to know the topics before the day come up. So we try to get them out before the day. So we ain't mean to mess you up like that. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So let me do this real fast while I'm thinking about it. Where we at? All right, here's the link to join us on the panel. So if anybody watching, let's say we encourage you to join us on the panel. You can drop this in your Google Chrome, your Microsoft Edge, drop it on your Apple device. You can come up on the panel with us. You do have the ability to cut your camera off if you choose, but we always encourage you to keep your camera on for a better show, better engagement. Plus, like I said, to save you a little typing in the comments. So let's see, here's the link right here. We've also got this link in all of the chat feeds. So you can catch it at the Kandid Konvos page on Facebook or YouTube. And as a backup, you can catch it at the Quay Price page on Facebook, or I can message it to you if you shoot me a message. Here's the link. I'll leave it up here for a little bit. Is that Vince? Yeah, he got a lag coming through. Yeah, Vince, you got some lag coming through, man. Yeah, I can't hear him. Like, you won't let me mute him either. Chloe, can you mute at all or no?
Let me try. I don't think his connection is stable.
Okay. All right. I'll see if we can figure. I'll pull it down. I'm gonna pull it down for now, Vince. And I said if it clears up, then I'll pull you back up. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it down there for now. Okay, so we can go and get on this. Let's excuse the technical difficulties. I said, you never know how technology is gonna go, but I said we try to get everybody on here. Let's say hopefully Vince can hop on, and his connection's a little better. Let's say I would like him to get in on this topic. All right. So I'm gonna drop this link for a minute, and we'll anybody let me know if you need that link to join us on the panel. So topic for tonight. Sex ain't that valuable. Run that back. Topic for tonight. Sex ain't that valuable. All right. So as y'all know, I said these videos come my way. I have a plethora that have come my way as of the last week. That's what happens when we miss a show around here. But I got a plethora. But yeah, I think this one is interesting. So we're gonna get on to this conversation. Let's go ahead and do what we do.
Appointment. I'm about to be like, babe, my car broke down just to see what you're gonna do. Okay. Are you gonna come and get me? Are you gonna? Because if not, why am I giving it to you?
Cause you wanna me. Like
I got toys all in the closet.
Nah, check me out, cuz personally, I'm not laying down with no woman that I wouldn't see about. However, I know what type of I'm bringing to the bedroom. So with that being said, it ain't just you giving to me, beloved. I done broke that down every time you came over here. No, this not toxic. If is what you giving to me and I'm giving good back, then that just equaled out that part of the transaction. So if you down bad, because my thing is this, y'all got a whole song that the DJ can drop the beat on, and y'all say in unison that broke boys don't deserve no.
I know that's right.
If you over there struggling, done fell behind on your bills, I'm taking my dick and I'm going home. I'm going home. I did my job. I don't owe you else.
Oh my God.
Unless that's what we got going on, I don't owe you nothing else. Way too much entitlement for the bro. Way too much.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, you know what? I got. Hold that thought.
Run it again.
Hold that thought. Wait a minute.
Before I'm on my way to that appointment, I'm about to be like, babe, my car broke down just to see what you're gonna do? Okay. Are you gonna come and get me? Or are you gonna? Because if not, why am I giving it to you?
Cause you wanna f me. Like
I got toys all in the closet.
Nah, check me out, cuz. Personally, I'm not laying down with no woman that I wouldn't see about. However, I know what type of I'm bringing to the bedroom. So with that being said, it ain't just you giving to me, beloved. I done broke that down every time you came over here. No, this not toxic. If is what you giving to me and I'm giving good back, then that just equaled out that part of the transaction. So if you down bad, because my thing is this, y'all got a whole song that the DJ can drop the beat on, and y'all say in unison that broke boys don't deserve no.
I know
Beloved,
that's right.
if you over there struggling, done fell behind on your bills, I'm taking my dick and I'm going home. I'm going home. I did my job. I don't owe you else.
Oh my God.
Unless that's what we got going on, I don't owe you nothing else. Way too much entitlement for the bro. Way too much.
Okay. Title for tonight. Sex ain't that valuable. Okay. So that was the video right there. So everybody who just saw that, drop a comment. Let us know what you think about that video. Was my man making points? Was he not? I don't know. I'm gonna go to the panel first on this one. I'm going to the ladies first. So I got Shantae. What's going on? Shantae got Shantae, got Chloe, got Janice. What y'all think about that video? What y'all see? What's going on with you?
He giving off strong feminine energy for me.
Wait, what? I'm listening. Go ahead.
That's just how I feel. That behavior is just strong feminine energy. Like it's not a masculine energy for me. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Something just a little off for me.
Oh my God.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Chloe, Shantae, what y'all think about that? What y'all see? I don't know.
I mean,
Shantae got this cookie down here. I don't know. What you
I mean, I would like to first go on the record saying that I think it's horrible that in 2023 we got to have these kinds of conversations. But we got to have these kinds of conversations. Like these are real scenarios, like real life scenarios that are happening. So as tacky as I think it is, we still have to have this conversation. Like this is literally that clip right there, and so many of the other ones that we show and we discuss on the show. This right here is where we are as a society. Literally, like a woman has to, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Oh, the value of a woman's sex is now being like negotiated. And that's bad on one side, but then on the other side, a man has to now say out of his mouth that he is also valuable too. That's also bad. Because the truth is, we're supposed to be valuing each other. We're not supposed to have to debate what your value is versus mine. Like we're supposed to both be valuable. That's the thing. Like the fact that we even have to negotiate or debate whose value is more, that's crazy to me. This is where we are, but this is where we are, right? Like now women are having to prove why a man who's having sex with them should want to change their tire. But then also a man is saying, but if you don't consider me as anything but a dick appointment, then why should I be responsible for doing anything else for you? If that's all.
Right.
Like, it's just a crazy conversation to begin with. But for me, y'all know it's one thing I say all the time. It's the mindset. And I do agree with one thing that he said, and that's that, the entitlement for, he said the word, he said, I say poo. The entitlement for poo out here, the entitlement that women have because, they having sex with a man is crazy. It is crazy because I mean, I have to ask, why is your sex valuable anymore? What makes your sex valuable? You give it away to anybody at any time. You got ladies out here saying they won't even get serious with a guy until they test drive his sex first to see if he even worth being in a relationship with. So you're willing to give, what's supposed to be intimate between you and an actual partner that you're interested in, that you're committed to. You're giving that away to anybody. But then you want a man to come along and feel like it's valuable. We value the things that we value, we take really good care of. The things that we value, we hold sacred, right? The things that we value, we have a standard for and we hold them to a high esteem. So if you value yourself, if you value your body, then you wouldn't just be really giving it away. So as women, sometimes I think we devalue ourselves. We drop our stock. And then we want men to still look at us with the same level of value. And it's like, there's a reason why, and then however convoluted this next concept might be, it is true in this society. The things that are the most valuable, they're really hard to get. They're expensive. They're unique. They're not a dime a dozen. But yet, your pool really ain't hard to get. It's really not expensive. And, y'all ain't out here, preserving nothing. So it ain't unique anymore. So, like, why should a man be placing any sort of level of value on it? I'm just saying, unpopular opinion.
Okay. Let me get this comment. Then I'm gonna come to Shantae. Let's see. Donovan said, "Man, let's see. Once upon a time, a young lady told me I should be giving her $200 per month for the cakes. Mind you, this request, this request had came up. Let's see, 8 months in. My response to her was, let's see, your goods are valued at $200. Well, my product is worth $400, so you owe me. Okay. Okay, all right. Donovan's doing a little bargaining over there. Let's see. Donovan also dropped another comment. He says, "Sex today comes a dime a dozen." Yeah, it do. That's valid. That's valid right there. Shantae, you want to say anything?
Yeah. So, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a gray area because I'm so black and white. So I'm like, okay. So what Donovan was saying, what was I was gonna say? So, this situationship, whatever it is, if I'm kicking it with a guy and a guy comes over my house and he's able to flick on my lights and flush my toilet, that stuff is not magic. Okay. So therefore, I'm not saying it's a dollar amount that he needs to give me, but yeah, 8 months in, that's over a half of a year. We're going on a year. Okay. So that means, and I'm not saying this ain't for the cakes. This is because we're building this bond and you see that, you might live over there. I might live over here, but you just helping me out or doing for me. Now, on the flip side, if it's just somebody that you're kicking it with and you want him to give you some money, that's prostitution. That there is called tricking. And so it's either one or the other. So we either trying to get to know each other now. Month two, hush. But month two, month three, no. But we to the 8th month, I don't care how much you done wined and dine me. When you come over and you lay up in my bed and you want to go in my refrigerator and you get that bottle of water out of there, that stuff is not come from the tooth fairy.
Dang, brother, can't get no water?
I'm just saying, after a cumulative, but once we get to 8 months, you didn't drink a couple cases. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying take care of me, and it shouldn't be a set dollar amount, but just throw me a couple dollars, before. But just, in my situation before, because my boyfriend just moved in a couple weeks ago. So before then, no, but we over a year. But before then, he did give me a dollar amount. It was like an allowance. It was to do whatever I needed to do with, but I usually just put it towards my mortgage. But regardless, it's just, But it wasn't like that. It was just like, I'm giving this to you because I see you're a hard worker. I have 2 jobs. I work 7 days a week. I'm not a gold digger. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to marry or I'm not going to kick it with nobody broke either. So he see that I'm going to work, and he see that I'm a hard worker and I take care of, and I got my own, and I had my own before I met him. Then yeah, he gonna help me out because he see I'm a hard worker. It's just like the people supporting the strippers and going out and making it rain on the strippers.
I guess my thing is, I feel you. First of all, I feel you, okay? I feel where you coming from. It's not that I necessarily disagree, but also I do have to say this because, I like to look at both sides. Y'all know how I roll.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever go to his house and flick on his lights?
Yeah.
Do you ever go to his house and maybe drink some water? Do you ever go to his house and maybe eat or his house? Do you ever go to his house and use anything in his house? Do you ever go? Because if you do that, then if we looking at it like that, ladies.
I know, but he be over my
If
house
we
more than I be over his house.
okay, but if we looking at it like that, even if you go to his house 2 days and he go to your house 4 days, if we looking at it like that, right? Then that means should you give him a little something on his life? Should you give him a little something on his
No, because when we go out to
Should you
eat
give
and he
him
pay the
a
bill, I leave the tip. I still do little stuff. I still do my little couple dollars in my tools and fuse.
Okay,
So no, what I'm saying to you
already.
But what I'm saying to you
doing
is,
that for you already, Shanti.
yeah, but in other areas I be kicking in,
But he doing it for you already. In other areas, he taking you out to dinner. He floating this. He floating that. He'll buy you this. He'll buy you that. He's doing that stuff. So why you not looking at when he do that stuff as his reciprocation? You want him to still do that stuff, but put something on the water bill.
Okay, so the money, it's homage money. Okay, he just give me homage money. He just paying homage because he see I'm a hardworking black woman.
Stop the cap.
But here, I'm not talking about your situation personally because you and your man, y'all got y'all situation already straight.
Okay, let me think about somebody else's situation. I be all personal with this stuff,
right? I'm speaking in general, like, because you're answering like, okay, I know you're answering in general because your situation is y'all already got y'all situation figured out. But in general, right? Like, I hear what you're saying about, okay, well, he coming over, he is staying here, whatever. Like, I actually understand where you're going with this. Mm-hmm. But to be fair, if she also goes and visits with him and she flicks on his lights and she drinks his water or whatever else, does the same thing he does at her crib, then should there a fair exchange, right? Like, so then does that mean she now owes him money on his bills because she's doing okay? So see what I'm saying? But you see, so it's still, so that means that there's still some valuing our contribution higher than
that's because women so stuck on but the women, we so stuck on the word protect and provide. So that's all we be thinking about is protect and provide. So,
but I thought y'all said a man. Ooh.
Tell me. Go ahead, sister. Go, Sister Price, preach.
I thought y'all said a man shouldn't be. So hold on, wait 1 minute. Protection and provision.
Oh, you got my dogs barking.
Protection. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm attacking. I promise.
That's all good.
And provision is something that a man would do when he's serious about a woman. It's something that some people even say he'll do that if that woman is his wife, right? Because at that point, like they're in a committed monogamous relationship that he done put his name on her, whatever the case may be. So yes, absolutely, obviously, we're talking about protection and provision, right? But if she is not yet his wife and he's dating her, and vice versa, right? Then should he be employing his protection and his provision? Because a lot of women will say, until you marry me, I shouldn't be giving you wifely duties, right? Because I'm not your wife. You ain't made me your wife. So why should I be giving you wifely duties? Okay, you know what, sis? Boom. So on that same vein, then why should he be giving you protection and provision? You ain't his wife.
Wait, hold on. Let me do this for Donovan real quick. Let me
get the girlfriend premium package.
Let me slide over to my guy Vince. Vince, what's going on, man? Let me test the audio. Go ahead and say something, man.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my connection here together. I'm in Miami.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get
Sound
it
good. It
together.
sound good. Sound good.
Now
Go
I
ahead,
need
man.
a recap to get it exactly what we're talking about. I'm sorry.
I got you. Hold on.
Before I'm on my way to that appointment, I'm about to be like, babe, my car broke down just to see what it's gonna do. Okay. Are you gonna come and get me? Or are you gonna? Because if not, why am I giving it to you?
Cause you wanna me. Like,
I got
what?
toys
All
all in
right.
the closet.
Nah, check me out, cuz personally, I'm not laying down with no woman that I wouldn't see about. However, I know what type of I'm bringing to the bedroom. So with that being said, it ain't just you giving to me, beloved. I done broke that down every time you came over here. No, this not toxic. If is what you giving to me and I'm giving good back, then that just equaled out that part of the transaction. So if you down bad, because my thing is this, y'all got a whole song that the DJ can drop the beat on, and y'all say in unison that broke boys don't deserve no.
I know
Beloved,
that's right.
if you over there struggling, done fell behind on your bills, I'm taking my dick and I'm going home. I'm going home. I did my job. I don't owe you else.
Oh my God.
Unless that's what we got going on, I don't owe you nothing else. Way too much entitlement for the bro. Way too much.
All right, you got it, Vince.
Okay. I think there's a difference between somebody that you casually seeing and maybe even having casual sex with than somebody that you call that you're actually trying to build a relationship with. I've had women that I was dating and they tried to play me, just try to see, what I was gonna do. I don't know if I've told you about the starter situation, where the first date and she ordering lobster and steak, and I'm like, nah, and we hadn't even had sex yet. So now I can say, for instance, Remy, when we got serious and she became my woman, then yeah, I mean, it wasn't no she got to pay for her own health, she got to pay for her own nails, she can ask me for anything. But she showed her value from the beginning. It wasn't no, I'm not going to do wifely duties, because she was doing wifely duties from the beginning because she saw me as a husband. So she understood her value, and then I seen the value in her, and I did that I think what a man is supposed to do. But I'm old school, so I'm 50. So these young guys, it's a little different now. It's more of a 50-50 partnership. You bring your 50, I bring my 50, and it ain't no, everybody now they don't want no titles and no roles. I'm a very traditional role type of guy. Like, I put my wife's gas, she don't shovel no snow. She washed dishes. I really don't wash dishes. So, I mean, I get what they're saying. So, but then also, I mean, the ladies, I think kind of y'all put yourself in this situation a lot of times because you entertain these broke dudes. So a dude coming up and you talking about, well, my car is broke. Well, where child support at? Because most of them got kids. I said, well, where your money at? Where you working at? Oh, well, I ain't getting no child. This dude I had a baby with is a bum. So that's going to make me look at you different. Like, oh, so now he a bum. So now I got to come up and clean up your mess. I got to come and do Russell Wilson. We ain't doing no Russell Wilsons over here.
Yeah, no, I feel that right there, man. Let me say this. So there was two points in the video that I think were important, right? So the first point that I locked in on is, Trip, and the guy's name is, I think it's Trip, but Trip Fontaine. But he made a point, and he said that if he's not rocking with a chick like that, like if it ain't on no real stuff, then he ain't even about to be having sex with her. So that was a big point that I heard from him. The other point is the young lady who started the video out. So she made a point that when she was on her way to a dick appointment, that she was going to hit the dude up and act like she basically was having some car trouble to see what he was gonna do. That right there is the problem. Why is you on your way to a dick appointment with a cat that you already don't even know is gonna come help you out if you having car trouble? And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why the title is "Sex Ain't That Valuable." Yeah, it's like this chick in this video, she don't hold no value around her vagina whatsoever. Yeah, why are you even having sex with a dude that you're not even confident in when it comes to you having trouble and needing help? Like, why are we even doing that? Yep, and that's the problem. You shouldn't even have to test this dude. Yeah, you shouldn't even have to, because from my era, we used to call that playing games. Yeah, but now we're trying to make playing games normal. Yeah, before you even lay up with a chick, you should, lay up with a dude, you already should know what this dude is about. That's where the dating, the vetting, the spending time, like that's where you're supposed to cover all of that. Yeah, so you shouldn't even be in a situation where you on your way to a dick appointment trying to test some dude to see if he gonna come help you with your car. My next question would be, if the dude did come back and say he wasn't gonna help you with your car, would you still slide over there and go get you some? So I'm gonna be honest, that's when the young lady lost me, because that already tells me that you're doing stuff out of order. Yeah, but I think that's part of our problem. We doing things prematurely. Yeah, we going to 90% before we even covered 10%. And then once we go the 90% before we cover the 10, and then that last 10% don't turn out right, then we talking about he a bum, he this, he that. Yep, and to Vince's point, why are you even playing with that type of cat? Yeah, why are you even playing with that type of cat? So man, I got questions, man. Let me get some of these comments. Let's see, Nicole, shout out to IT in the building. She said it don't work. I'm assuming she was talking about that 50-50. She might have been talking about that 50-50 that Vince brought up. She said it don't work. Let's see, Nicole also dropped another one. She said, yep, if you can't call him for help, he does. Let's see. Basically, he has no business around you, basically. Which is facts. Let's see, Donovan said, let's see, women give up the keys to the Bentley for a test drive before the credentials have been referenced. So I got a question. I'm about to put the ladies on the spot. I see Shantae down here. I'm about to go to Shantae. Shantae, why the lady playing with the dude before she even know if the dude is solid or not? Why are we doing that in 2023? Oh, did I lose her? I think I might have lost her. Did I lose her? Yeah, I can't tell. Okay. Well, I'm about to come up here to you, Janice. So why we doing this in 2023? Like, why we still backwards? Like, we don't know how this supposed to go at this point. Like, where do you think that's coming from?
Go ahead.
My bad. My bad. Listen, my phone was ringing and I didn't know how to get it to stop.
No, you all good.
Now you said why she was playing.
Yeah, like I said, why we still doing this in 2023? Like, we don't know how this gonna go. Like, why she doing the physical thing with my man, but my man ain't even showing her he a real dude. Like, why we doing this?
So I just, I can't relate to this story because because I'm a retired hot girl, right?
I got you.
You see, that ain't nothing but the devil. I'm a retired hot girl. So back in the day when I was a hot girl, it was definitely a fair exchange. If you just a dick appointment and I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna get what I need and I can leave. I don't need no gas money. I don't need none of that. I'm just gonna come through and get what I need because it's like Donovan said, it's a fair exchange. If that's our thing, and what's understood don't need to be explained. and that's that kind of thing, then yeah, I'm gonna come through like, why, what we talking about money for? Like, and then I like I kind of like arrogant dudes like that, because arrogant dudes, they don't mess with all kind of just any type of girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
No,
All
when they
right.
be thinking they holier than thou, no, they don't. They act like that.
No, you know, here they come messing with you. Shout out to my guy Rodney. He talking about retired hot girl. Hey. Shout out to my guy Rodney. Lansing in the building. And so he done got me. What up, though? Appreciate you, brother. So I'm going up here to Janice. Janice, what you give me your input on that? I know you was about to say something.
Can you repeat the question again?
No, I'm just trying to figure out. So looking at the girl in the video, that situation seemed backwards. So essentially, she giving him the goods before my man has even shown her that he's a dependable dude. So my question is just why you think we still doing that in 2023? Like we don't know no better. Like, because I'm sure ladies got examples of dudes that they've done that with, and the dude turned out to be whack. So it's like, I would think we'd be looking for different things at that point of moving differently, but it's like we still doing the same thing. So it's like, why? Just give me your perspective. Why you think we still doing the same old stuff we used to do? I guess that's what it is.
I don't have an answer.
No way.
I don't have an answer because I just never been that. I mean, I wish I was that woman, because I be watching women get purses, be going to Morton Steakhouse and all that stuff. I'm like, what did I do wrong in life? Why am I here trying to be
Girl? Because they tricking.
Well, I mean,
that's why.
Why can't I get none of that? Okay, like I'm like, what am I?
Because you're not tricking. You're not giving nothing up. Now, if you start giving something up, then they gonna take you to Morton's. Them girls is tricking. Don't let it fool you. They don't have that much game. Cause I got game, and I can't. Sometimes, it be hard out here. Okay, no, they be tricking. They be guaranteeing these guys a good time. It be a happy ending, like at a massage parlor. That's what it is. What that's what? Look.
Go ahead, Vince. Go ahead. I see you want to say something, man. Go ahead.
I disagree with what Shantae said, because it ain't that hard to get. Now, mind you, I've only been married for 4 years, so I was a player and a pimp a long time. I ain't never had to buy no purse to get no sex. Now, purse more than, because most of the time, the ones that's giving up like that, you ain't got to take them nowhere. You give them a nice little hot and ready, and it's on.
So how they getting the Morton Steakhouse dinners and stuff, Vince? How they getting all of that?
Because they dealing with dudes that's gonna take them to Morton Steakhouse. See, it's levels to this. Just like a dude, it's levels to this. If you messing with a chick and all her dudes is taking her to Morton Steakhouse, then you got to be a dude that's taking her to Morton Steakhouse. It's levels. It's levels to everything. So she going to Morton Steakhouse because that's where she go. She know the menu. But I think that a lot of times, some of these ladies set themselves up because they're not intentional. I think that's the biggest problem. Because a lot of ladies were going to the mindset that, yeah, I want a relationship. Yeah, I want to be married, but I'm just going to have fun right now. And so they'll get a dude and they having fun, but you ain't been intentional. So all he doing is, y'all going out, y'all having sex, and then maybe 3-4 months down the line, then you want something different. And he like, well, you didn't really express that in the first place. But now you done got your feelings all involved. You done came through, and y'all done Netflix and chilled, and and now you say, okay, well, why can't you take me out? Because I ain't have to take you out in the first place. Why ain't we going on trips? Because we ain't have to go on trips in the first place. Why you want me to do all this now? This 5-6 months down the road. So I think a lot of ladies, sometimes you need to be more intentional. Yeah, if it's just a hit and a quitter, just like Shantae was saying, for exchange ain't robbery. You like what we do, then it's cool. But if you want a relationship, if you want to get married, then you need to be intentional with that. Because men are pretty much go give you what you ask for. And if they know that they can get it and they ain't got to do all that, then they ain't going to do all that.
I get that. No, that makes sense. So I got a question. The dude tripping the video, he brought up a good point. So I want to drop this question to the panel and everybody in the audience. So let's everybody drop a comment on this. Why do we? So when we talking this whole sex topic, right? Why is the value not the same on both sides? And what I mean by that is it seems like the ladies' private parts are more valued or valuable than the men's private parts. Why is that? So like my man Trip said in the video, she's giving him something, he's giving her something. But it don't seem like we look at it that way. It seems like we look at it like the lady is giving him something. And that's basically it. So why is that? Give me your perspective on that. Why is the man giving the woman, because two people involved in the sexual act, why does it seem like the man and what he's giving is not valued the same as what the woman is giving the man? I'm just curious. Just drop a comment, anybody in the comments, anybody on the panel. So I'm just curious, see what y'all say. You want to say something, Chloe or Janice? Either one.
I think a man is valuable, but I mean, a man can never bring what a woman can bring. I feel like in the nurturing aspect of just in the sense of making something a home. I just I'm not saying it should be like your dick or your pussy, da 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 da. Like I'm not getting onto that, but I think women do bring something different a man can never bring to a house, to a family. You know, a man can provide, they can give security, but a woman makes that house a home. And a man, most men, I'm not saying no, but most men can't do that, you know? That's just my opinion, though.
Okay. All right. I feel that. I appreciate that. Chloe, you want to say something?
Yeah, so I mean, I agree. I think if we're talking about overall, that's true. A woman brings something to the table that a man doesn't. A man brings something to the table that a woman doesn't. And so that's why I guess it doesn't make sense that we're valuing one over the other. That's why it doesn't make sense, because we each have value. We just bring different things to the scenario. So why is it that a man's what he brings is any less valuable than a woman brings? The truth is, women, we can't fully fulfill a man's role, and a man cannot in any way fully fulfill ours, right? That's what makes us so valuable to each other, because we need that other piece, right? But just speaking in terms of sex, right? Because that's what we're talking about. And stay with me, y'all. But I think that this comes from women having wanting to have a traditional mindset, but they have modern values. And it's good, right? Like, we're modern women. All of us living in this age, we're all modern women. But some of us are modern women who choose to have traditional values. And some of us are modern women who have modern values. But it's interesting. It's like, but we want to apply traditional when it fits our purpose. So we want a man to fully protect and provide and be the breadwinner, pay all the bills and do all of that. Some of us, right? We want that from a man. But then when he turns around and asks us for the traditional female values, that we're asking him to bring the traditional male values, then we're like, I don't do that. And once again, y'all know my thing is about mindset. How does that work? Like, you can't be a modern woman with modern values, but then turn around and say and pull the traditional card on a man. That don't work. You got to make a choice. Either you're going to have traditional values as well, which makes perfect sense why you would want a man that has traditional values. It makes perfect sense. But you can't be all over here modern mindset. I'm not going to show you this. I'm not going to do that. Wifely duties. I don't cook. I don't clean. I don't understand why you can't do that. but then turn around and tell this man he need to be the breadwinner and he need to protect and provide. If he ain't doing this, and if he don't already have his life together, and if he ain't doing it, and the laundry list of things that we hear women say all the time, it doesn't work. So what's happening is y'all are wanting to value y'all vagina the same way y'all vagina used to be valued when you had control over your vagina.
Mm.
See, when women have more self-control, when women only allowed themselves to reach that level of intimacy with men who they were serious about and really who they were married to, then there was a whole lot of value on your pool. I mean, there was a price that had to be paid for it. They call it a bride price. Like, there had to be proof that, you know, hey, ain't nobody else touched you. And if you could prove that ain't nobody else touched you, baby, it was almost like, you know, Sotheby's auction. It was a very big deal because the standards, your value was high. The standards were high. You also value yourself at a certain level. So you knew what you were worth as a woman. And it wasn't just because of your vagina either. Yes, that was a part of it, but it was all of the other things that you brought to the equation. And like you being, you know, having that high moral standard was like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
So men were willing to, I mean, do just about anything for a woman. The problem is we still want our men to treat us that way, but we don't act that way. We don't act ourselves that way. We have devalued ourselves. We out here popping it, dropping it like it's hot, twerking it all at the dinner table. We showing our behinds, literally showing our behinds all the time. A man can get it anytime he wants to. And then we want to turn around and say, but I'm so valuable. Like, you should be wanting to change my tire. Why? Like Vince said, it's women out here that don't they require nothing. So, I mean, what? So we've done this to ourselves, ladies. Like, I hate to say it this way, but for real, in general, I'm obviously not speaking for every woman, but in general, we've done this to ourselves. And then we want to turn around and be mad about it. Like, we've created this mess, and now it's a mess. And, you know, I mean, hey, we're gonna have to take accountability for this one, sis, because this one is on us.
Okay, there it is. There it is. You want to say something, Shantae?
I do. I definitely think it's our fault. I think what happened is it's the ego. That's what it is. Because like even lesbians that want to have kids need a man. Rather, it don't even have to be physical. So I don't know why they don't think that. Not saying that they need a man, but you know, men are just as important. But I think because women have sex by choice and men have sex by chance, then I think that's when the ego comes in. And then, you know, you got the people that grew up that had their grandma calling their little thing, their pocketbook, and that's a gold mine down there. And oh, you should never be broke long as you sitting on that. You know what I'm saying? You grow up hearing that. So yeah, you don't think like, oh yeah, this is, you know what I'm saying? Your stuff could be dry as the Sahara Desert. It could be up there like, yeah,
oh,
you know
my God.
like I just don't understand.
Oh,
But
wow.
it gotta be the ego. It gotta be an ego, and that's it. Because they are just as important. We can't reproduce without them. You know, so I don't understand. So I think it's just the ego thing.
Okay, go ahead, Janice.
I was gonna agree with her because I joined my dating app back again, and obviously these women are just giving it out like candy because that the men don't have no problem with bringing up sex in like the first conversation, and I'm like, I'm the wrong woman. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, y'all women just talking about sex on the first conversation. Like, I don't even know you to talk about sex with you. But they on the dating app, that's the first thing they talk about. Hey, I need to make sure that you give head. What?
Wow, that quick.
I don't know you.
Wow.
But yeah, it's. But I mean, I've talked to some of the, like, even on the dating app, there's like a friends app, like you can even talk to women. And a lot of the women, they'll date a lot of them guys that go on the first dates just for sex, though, too, though. You know,
Okay.
it is kind of complicating the whole dating field because you got women who are just like, you know.
No, I get it. So let me ask this. I said that I'm gonna transition us because I got one I got to throw up here for Vince. Just a general question: is sex even special anymore?
No. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, y'all. The flesh.
Oh, hey, don't do that this week, okay, Chloe? We know what happened last time. He shut the whole talk down because of you.
We got a half a clip.
Let's see. Nicole said yes.
Yes, it is, but only if you position it to be that way. That's
Okay.
If it's valuable, that's entirely up to you.
I get that. Yeah, I was just curious. Because like I said, I'm just thinking back to how it used to be, and sex seemed like it carried some special value. But it's like now it's like a bargaining chip.
Mm-hmm.
It's like let me see what I can get out of this dude with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shantae said, the grandmas will say, let me pull out this pocketbook and see what I can get for this pocketbook. Like,
wait. Remember when men used to make like the CDs? That was special.
For sure.
That's like you actually put thought into our experience. To me, that was special. You ain't gonna get that nowadays.
Yeah, see, like I said, I'm just that's why I'm just asking. Like, is that just whole thing just gone now? Because I said I saw a video not that long ago, and this lady literally said she got to test it out before she even spent any time with the guy. And I'm just like, when do young ladies take on that attitude? I'm like, dudes used to have to put in some work. Like they used to have to put some work in to get certain girls, because they just wasn't dishing out nothing easy like that. So I'm like, when I heard her say that, I'm like, so are the ladies taking on a different mindset, and now they trying to move like some of these knuckleheads out here? I'm like, what?
Well, I have a question for you men.
Go ahead.
So I did date this one guy. He was such a nice guy. Like he was a really good guy. And we dated for a while too. And eventually we did have sex. It was rough. Like it was rough,
Rough in a bad way? Know what you're saying?
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
Right? But
I don't know how to do that because if I date somebody for 4 months, I'm already emotionally attached. So when we have sex, even if it is bad, I'm not going to know because I'm so emotionally attached. I'm like, oh, this is the best.
You would have known. I don't want to say
y'all be on my nerves. I be so sincere, y'all be laughing.
No,
but I thought about Vince.
I agree with you,
but I thought about Vince because I was like, he's a really good dude. Maybe I can get past, the baby dick and just work with it. I thought about it because he's a really good dude. Like,
oh my God,
dude. Vince, you would have said, "Hey, take what you can." He was a really nice dude, but that was rough. And I waited too.
So you just couldn't even work with him?
It was bad.
Dang.
You couldn't teach them, sis. You couldn't teach them.
Only position you can do with that type of stuff is from the back.
Bruh. I can't. I gotta switch this up.
I got a Kenyatta on y'all. I'm too traditional for this conversation.
So what was the question, Johnny?
I mean, I guess I thought about you. Like, should I just have sucked it up? This is a great dude. He got his money together. He got his own house. He got everything together. But I was like, would I eventually cheated on him? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was worried about.
Me and Remy have talked about everything. And she said she had a really nice guy. And he had a baby penis. And it time to go to.
Man, I can't with y'all right now.
You gotta respect the woman.
But that's just like
if she don't want to do that.
But that's just like I dated a chick for 2 dates, and she said she didn't do fellatio. I said, "Oh, this is our last date, then, huh?" Unnegotiable. Sorry.
Look at
And
these
that's why they be
comments.
asking you. That's why they be
Exactly,
asking on the
sis.
dating sites, because they want to make sure that you do the things that they like, so they can continue. Because they just trying to nip it in the bud. I don't see nothing wrong with
Nicole.
it.
Wait a minute. So y'all tell the hold
Nicole.
on, hold on,
It's
hold on, hold
different
on.
than a
Go
Ladies,
ahead.
what's
it's
happening?
different than a small penis and a baby penis. She said her 5-year-old's penis was bigger than his, so it couldn't do nothing.
You know what, man? I'm not about to do this with y'all.
Wait, Nicole said.
You got to be wild to be on this show.
Nicole said.
No. A 5-year-old. I was like, hey.
Look what Nicole said. She said, "Pray for him and keep it pushing."
I was like, I see why he was so nice.
No, I see it. I see it right here. So you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right.
So that's the question: Is sex? Is it super important in a relationship that you need to be concerned about that stuff, or should we just ignore those type of things? I mean, that's what I've been trying to figure out. Just trying to date. Like, should I just ignore those things and just work with it?
But see, sis,
I like them.
If you okay, so let's walk down this road. I'm not saying you gotta. I'm not telling you what to do. You grown, okay? I'm just saying if we were still living in the times, where everybody waited until they was married, right? You wouldn't have known that.
Oh, that'd have been horrible.
And then you would have been like, okay, this is my husband, and we're gonna make this work. Listen, I'm going to teach him. He's going to learn, and we're going to explore and have fun doing it.
I got to say, Chloe, women cheated back then also.
I mean, I'm sure people, cheating ain't a new concept. I mean, I'm sure people was cheating all the time. But I'm just saying, like, that's the way they did it, though. So, like, I'm sure there was some who didn't. But we're talking about the
some things you can't unknow. I'm sorry. No, I'm with the ladies on this one because I gotta have it. I'm sorry. I mean, you can't unknow it, and if you don't do it, then it just ain't gonna work.
Donovan,
I like chicken. I don't want no steak. I like chicken. You give me chicken. I want chicken. I don't want no steak.
So wait. So y'all telling me? Let me go ask this question. So y'all telling me if this guy is putting up 95%, and he got this last 5% that's coming in short, are you telling me that you're gonna bypass 95% for 5%? Is that what we saying?
They saying 5 is worth more than 5%.
Nah. Come on, we gotta be real about this threshold here. First of all, I gotta live with that. Like, we can have the conversation about like what's lacking and what we can do to improve that. But if we being honest, like each person has their needs and they would hope that their partner will understand. But their need at some point the sex conversation is going to be had.
I feel that. I feel that. No, I'm not denying that. So I know it's an important piece. I'm just talking about percentages, right? So essentially what we got going on right now is we have a lot of ladies, right, who are, let's just call it what it is. They're getting up in age. They're in their 30s, 40s, coming up in them 50s, right? And it's just like, I think as you get older, you start to look at things a little differently. So that's why I'm asking the question. If we saying that we got a guy that's got 95%, so he got the cash, he got the character, this cat is dependable. Let's just say he got a kid, he's good with his kid, take care of his kid. He's a good father. This cat is, looking out for his mama, making sure his mama good. So you see, my man is a good dude. Are we saying that we literally gonna turn that dude away because he ain't got the inches? Is that what we saying?
Well, I ain't saying the inches to be average, but if we being honest, then that means if we being honest, if the individual's being honest, it would be a compromise and they would accept it. We can't lie to ourselves about it.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say from Chloe. Like from a Chloe's perspective, I'm thinking like Chloe, right? So if you take it from a biblical religious perspective, if I only literally had sex with one person my whole life, I wouldn't have nobody to compare it to. It'd probably be he'd be the best. But now at this point in time, since we are having multiple partners,
Mm-hmm.
That's what causes another problem, because now I can compare you to the last one and the last one. I'm like, okay,
Which you're not supposed to do.
but it causes a conflict because I know what's good now, and what I know what I like and what I don't like now. If I just did one my whole life, he would be the best to me my whole life. I wouldn't know anybody else.
Okay, but see that's and so okay, so boom.
Well, hold on. Let me say this real quick, Nicole. Just mute yourself when you're not talking. You got some noise or something. I think is that Nicole?
Yeah.
Maybe it might be Vince.
I don't know if it's me. I don't think it's me.
Okay, Vince, just mute yourself when you're not talking, man. I think you got some. Yeah, okay. It was Vince. All right, go ahead, Chloe.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I get from that perspective, James, I get it, right? You're right. And like Vince said, you can't unsee. You can't unsee what you've already seen. Like, so as adults, we are talking about we've had other experiences. You can't see what you've already seen. But I have to agree with Donovan's comment, right? That's most likely why, that's why he's saying that, right? It was never intended for us to be able to compare.
Yeah, I want to say this comment, but I don't.
Hold on. Was
go
you
ahead,
done? Was you done, Chloe?
Yeah, no, I mean that's pretty much it. Like I'm just saying, like I think that's the problem. Like we can compare, right? Like but here's the thing. Now we have short patience, right? We know what we've had. We like what we've had. We've had something in the past. So now we short patience. We don't even want to get a guy a chance to see if he can get to the point where he can do what we need him to do and get us where we're trying to go, because we want it ready made, because maybe we have somebody else that has something else going on and we're like, yep, I want it like that. And it's like, but this guy might be able to do what needs to be done so that you both can have a pleasurable experience. Because, and I don't know, y'all, ain't that supposed to be the fun part? Like, why y'all don't want to explore each other? Y'all don't want to learn each other? Y'all don't want to figure out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chloe. That's what I'm saying, Chloe. Like for me, and I don't know. It's a different conversation for me, but I think from my perspective, I feel like that's where, like, for me, I think it's a lot more weight on the intimacy before actual penetration. For me, but I think because I think different, I don't know. I'm just built different, but I don't. So for me, it's like if I know if that's not being built, I don't like the physical aspect. That thought is not really there. I don't know. I don't know if everybody think that way, but it is like that is me. So that's why I feel like, because I think that way. Then it's like, not to say I don't care about the physical part, but the intimacy in different ways will increase the physical part by default.
Okay, I hear that. Go ahead, Shantae. You want to say something?
So I understand what you're saying, Johnny's, but I think you should give him a chance. Let me tell you, because men watch porn, so he know he lacking. He know it, and he might have perfected something in a different area because he know he lacking somewhere else. Look at you. You gotta give him a chance.
You know how he knows? You know how you know when a man knows he's like that? What you think they do when they know they like that?
Oh. For hours and hours
and hours. And hours.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
Look at Vince. Vince so funny. Y'all get on my nerves. But when you got so much going for you, and then it's just that one thing don't be nothing but, then you sit there and you pray and you be like, and God be like, yeah, I did see you, your husband, but you said he was lacking in between his legs. Like, you gotta give him a chance. Like, if somebody can make a personal connection with you, and all you have to do is the intimate part, that's gonna come. He might got a little move he might do that you like. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give these people a chance, especially how hard dating is nowadays. And if he got all those qualities that you said he has, then just give him a chance, girl.
She's struggling too. Look at her. She's struggling.
Yeah,
girl, you know what? I got
in a relationship too, though. I think sex is important in a relationship too. So I definitely understand where you're coming from. But when there's so many yays and not a lot of nays, then just be nice.
Okay. All right.
Double back, sis.
let me
give him a fair shot.
Let me see if Vince. I know you wanted to say something, Vince. You still on? We lose you, man. Go ahead, man.
I'm saying that when you get to a certain age and you've already accomplished a lot, you have very little patience. So I think you need to get most of what you want because that's the only way it's gonna work. I see a lot of people compromising and they say they can deal with something and they can't even make it like, oh, I can deal with his kids, or oh, I can deal with the fact that she don't cook, or I can deal with the fact that, and they can't because you've built your life already without this person. I think that's the major thing is that you built your life without this person. So if you want this person, they have to meet a certain requirement, or you can be without them. And I think that's the problem that a lot of us have had when we start dating older because we think we can compromise on something and we really can't. I would say don't compromise on it. I'm sorry. Unless he's the only man in the world, don't compromise on it because you're not gonna be satisfied. That is, I mean, because he ain't the father of your kids. His value is low. So if you can't bring a decent sized tool with you, you'd rather just play with yourself and find a Netflix and chill and be happy.
Lord.
All right.
And then also he's gonna know it. So how he gonna feel? So you gotta understand that too. He's gonna know he's not pleasuring you. So how's that gonna make him feel in the long run? That's not a good position to be it's not a good position. So I say no, don't give him a chance. You let him find somebody who may be small down there and they big to him.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna flip this up real quick. Yeah, we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to revisit this topic. I'm gonna come back to this, but I gotta flip us up real quick. So we're gonna flip up for a minute. This one is basic women aren't winning. Basic women aren't winning.
Up here and you say you love basic women, but y'all dog out of basic looking women. No nails, no hair, no. No, I love that. Y'all walk past them hoes every single day. Now, what you will do is marry them. You'll marry one, put her in the house. Yeah, put her in the house. Let me finish. Put them in the house. Shut up. Put your bonnet of distressed on. Cook my meal, and let me go with a purple lace front. But I don't love her, babe. That's the justification. But I don't love that. I gave her the money. I gave her the clothes. I gave her the jewelry. I gave her the raw dick.
All right. So basic women aren't winning. Go ahead, Chloe.
Replay that because the beginning gets cut off. Can you replay
my bad. Hold on. I got you.
Same as basic. You'll sit up here and you say you love basic women, but y'all dog out of basic looking women. No nails, no hair, no. No, I love that. Y'all walk past them hoes every single day. Now, what you will do is marry them. You'll marry one, put her in the house. Yeah, put her in the house. Let me finish. Put them in the house. Shut up. Put your bonnet of distressed on. Cook my meal, and let me go with a purple lace front. But I don't love her, babe. That's the justification. But I don't love that. I gave her the money. I gave her the clothes. I gave her the jewelry. I gave her the raw dick.
All right. So this young lady say the basic women aren't winning. So I'm gonna go to Vince first. Vince, what you think about that video, man? Let me see what you say. What you think about that, man? You unmute yourself.
I think basic women are winning, and what she probably meant by that is natural women, the ones who don't have the baby hair, the lashes out the hair, and the fake booties and all that. So she probably meant natural women, and those women are winning. She's just jealous.
Okay.
I would like to add to that. Thank you, Vince. By the way, I agree. I would like to add, you know how Janice, like the last clip, you was like, my man was giving off like feminine, right? Like feminine vibes. I think they were giving off such masculine vibes. Like,
it was going both ways. He was giving off like how a woman would think, and then they was giving off masculinity to me.
Yeah, it's very masculine. Like, I don't know if women are aware when they get to talking like that it's giving masculine. Like, it's giving that. And maybe it's not the purple hair or the the lashes that look like you about to float away and fly away, or the baby hairs that look like you shellacked them to your forehead. Maybe it's not that's the reason why a man is not marrying you. Maybe the reason the man don't want to marry you is because you just masculine as hell.
Mm.
Like you just so dang on masculine. You open up your mouth and you sound like a man. Like this, people can be passionate about subjects. I get passionate about stuff all the time. But when you speak with such aggression, like everything is really aggressive. It's like I don't think that as women, and I'll speak in general terms because it ain't like I haven't had to deprogram myself from some of these things. I don't think we understand how we come off, right? So maybe it ain't the hair, maybe it ain't any of the things that you named off. Maybe it's your attitude. And maybe women who don't have to put on a uniform to feel beautiful, maybe they don't have that kind of attitude. Or perhaps they just don't have a bad, nasty attitude, masculine attitude. And that's why they're more tolerable for that man. Now, she told on herself, right? Because she said they'll marry that woman. And it's like, ma'am, but you're glorifying the fact that they'll go sleep or cheat on their wives, this quote unquote basic woman with a purple haired chick. And it's like, that just goes to show you they're disrespecting a purple haired chick twice. I'm not saying that they're not being disrespectful to their wives. They are, and that's a separate topic. Let's talk about what she's speaking of. They're being double disrespected to the purple haired chick. One, because they don't even think you're special enough to put their name on you. They won't marry you. All they will do is sleep with you. And then on top of that, they throwing money at you so you'll shut up about it. They're not buying you clothes and shoes and paying for your nails because they care anything about you. They know as long as they do that little stuff for you, you shut up and be happy with what you get, the scraps. That's what it is. And now we have women glorifying that. So now a woman who will be married by a man or be married to a man or be chosen by a man is supposed to somehow feel like she got slighted because he married her and put her up in the house. You see how these women be just like gaslighting. So now a basic woman, like you say, is supposed to feel some type of way about herself because a man is willing to marry her and put her up in a house. But he just want to stalk around corners and take the hotel rooms and meet you at your house in the middle of the morning. But somehow we supposed to be looking down on what you call the basic chick. Mind you, the women with the eyelashes that look like they about to fly around, these are not the women that get to determine when a girl is basic. So because I don't want fake everything from the top of my head to the soles of my feet, I am now basic. And
I'm just going to comment across a lot. I don't know where they want to get that from.
That comment about the bonnets, the women with the wigs and the weaves be wearing more bonnets than anybody else. Because baby, when they get home and they snatch that glue, that lace front wig off, and they got them tied old dirty wig braids up under there, when they go out, that you better believe they covering that mess with a bonnet.
Well,
that's a fact. And I can say that confidently because I done seen it.
Can we say this though? I'm gonna agree with Donovan because I'm not gonna downplay any woman the way she wants to be. She want to wear wigs, lace. Let people be who they want to be in life.
That's not what's happening.
But I'm just saying, for me, I'm just not gonna. I don't want to put anybody down for the way they. That's just who they are. So like when Donovan says women, like he said, men marry who they want at home. I believe that because I think Bow Wow talked about the other day. He kept having bad relationships, and he realized he likes strippers. Right? He said it. I realized I like strippers. He said it. My wife is probably going to be a stripper because that's what I'm attracted to. You know what I'm saying? And he's okay with it because he had to realize I'm attracted to strippers. And that's probably what I want to marry. You know? And so I think men do marry what they want at home, whether she got a lace front or she don't. I think they just like what they like, whoever that man is. They just have a preference.
So, I mean, I agree with you, but here's my point. I agree with you, but I'm not doing that no more, Janice. I'm not doing that no more. I am not, I'm no longer allowing women like that or anybody that want to negatively speak about another woman to just be okay negatively speaking about another woman and not speak up about it. See, those women are very loud. You don't see a lot of natural hair women or a lot of walking around talking about all these women with wigs is tied and they this and they that. No, it's always those women. How many women, how many videos like that have we reacted to on the show? Where it's some woman that believes in the wigs and the lashes and whatever, talking down about another woman simply because she doesn't do those things. There's been so many. So now, as a woman who is, I don't care nothing about falling in the basic category because I don't do all of that. See, I'm okay with letting you be you. I have nothing to say about it. But y'all got so much to say, not you, Donnie, but y'all got so much to say about women who don't do it. And then as a woman who don't do it, I'm supposed to just be like, oh, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to be humble and I'm going to let everybody keep talking about how basic girls is out here losing. I'm not going to do that anymore because when you don't speak up, when you don't allow your perspective to be heard, this is what happens. The loudest voice just runs everything over and controls the narrative. And then everybody believes that that's the truth and it's not. That's why I'm sorry, sidebar. I just got to get this out because it's on my heart to say it. That's why we're having this problem with this transgender woman man conversation. That's why we have this conversation because trans women, basically biological males, have been allowed to say and feel whatever they want and dare you to double dog dare you a biological woman to say something. And as biological women, we've been okay with it. Oh, let them do them. Yes, girl. And all of that crap. Now, they trying to literally replace what a biological woman is. Now we can't even be real women anymore because we got to be cis. Whatever that is. And because as biological women, we was okay with letting everybody wear our crowns and letting everybody wear our positions and letting everybody wear our identities and let them be them and let them do them because we were so all on that. Now they trying to tell us as men how to be women. Make it make sense. So I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'll speak with love, but I will speak with conviction and confidence. No, it is not okay. Your lashes look like you about to take off. They do. They're not the natural ones. They're not the ones where it look like you just did a little enhanced. I'm with it because I like a little mascara myself. No, you can barely open your eyes. But you want to talk about another woman who chooses not to present herself that way. It's not okay. And I'm not going to make it okay. I'm not. You don't get to tell me I'm basic because I don't want to do that. You don't get to tell another woman she's losing because she doesn't want to present herself that way. We're not going to do it. So I understand your position, Johnny, but I think that if we spoke up more about the fact that that's not okay, then maybe people would stop feeling so comfortable to do that.
I agree with you. I'm a type of person. I don't really listen to a lot of white noise. Like that's what I call it. I can that's just my mind frame. I tune out half the stuff. I tune out. That's just my personality. Because then I don't want to change who I am, so I don't care what she says. I just don't care, I don't take it personal because I just don't care about what she says. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it affects me. So I just don't care. Even on Instagram, when I stroll through stuff, I'm very careful about what I stop on because I don't want that to start messing with my mind and how I feel or what I'm teaching my kids. So I think sometimes we also got to be careful. Like, I mean, I get it because you have to look at this stuff too because what you're doing right now. So a lot of stuff I don't even look at because I just don't even want that to mess with my, my mind.
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with social media too. I think so back in the day when it was a such thing as trophy wife, it was not in our community, and the white man would actually like marry this person, not just cheat with this person. They walk around with a trophy wife. So I guess now in this society where we getting all these BBLs and this, that, and the other, it's not a secret that people cheat with certain type of people, and then at home they wife look a certain type of way. Rather she be homely, rather she be a big girl, it'd be a lot of that. It'd be a lot of like big girls at home, and then you cheating with what you want society to see you with. So it's actually more about social media and about the man's ego, who they want to be seen with. You want to be seen with a big booty girl with the lashes and all of that because that's what society say now. And actually being natural is in now. But when me growing up, that wasn't. That natural wasn't in. So you want to walk around with a natural person, people was looking at you a certain kind of way. But now that it's so accepted, and but the natural girls, they've been doing them, and they've been getting their fair share of men. But I just think that it has something to do with social media. If it was social media, wasn't like that, because then when you get those pictures and in the streets, and you want that girl, that's why these girls get in BBLs. And not, I'm talking about the ones that's actually getting them, like that didn't need them. And I'm not talking about ones that's just trying to like clean up their body. But that's why they getting it. They a walking billboard for come try to holler at me, come let me be your side piece, whatever it is. But it's never been a secret that people cheat with different people that they have at home. But I just think that her saying that basic, like, I don't like that. When you say basic, I think no personality, and like that kind of basic, not like somebody that's not like Chloe said, got a uniform on. But I think it definitely has something to do with ego. And then you look up like Quasi, you looked up and Vince looked up where they could find naturally pretty women that didn't have that, that little thing that the real pretty women be having.
But I think a lot of it is cap because even with her discussing that, it seemed like she was kind of like jealous of the basic woman who
Yeah,
could get
like
her
Pretty
to
jealous.
sit her down.
they
So
sound like a loud like it girl who just is loud. Like, and honestly, being natural, like having a natural routine, especially for your natural hair, actually is expensive. So I don't really know what we're
And a
talking
lot of
about.
work.
Seriously.
Yeah, my bad. Go
Girls
ahead,
be
Vince, man.
on
Let me let Vince get that out. Go ahead, Vince.
but then I think a lot of people just do it for a woman's attention because I mean I'll be a lot of places and most of them I'm gonna say 80%, especially black women who had these BBLs, they don't have no man. They ain't got no millionaire boyfriend. They got the same little dusty dudes they've been having. So I think a lot of it is for the attention of women and the
Mm,
wrong attention from men because a lot of these women get these BBLs and they're not getting no better dudes. They just getting more attention.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's real. That's real. That's real right there. Well, let me say this real quick. My issue with the young lady in this video is first of all, how's she gonna get on this video speaking for men? Well, that's my first problem. How you gonna get on here speaking for men, talking about what men do? Yeah, it's like let's keep it real. I don't know too many dudes, and I can only speak for the dudes that I know that I've interacted with. I don't know too many dudes who go get married to go play around with some purple hair chick. And because you got a lot to lose. That's a lot at risk for some purple hair chick. And you could have had all the purple hair chicks you wanted before you got married. So that ain't even worth that. Purple hair ain't gonna be enough for some dude to risk all of that. That's the first thing. Two, like I said, you can't speak for these dudes because you don't really know how these dudes think. You don't know how these dudes move. Now, you might be able to speak for you and the dudes that you played with, but you can't be out here speaking for these dudes. So that was the next issue. And then once again, this is my main problem with what the young lady said. I have a major problem with this basic thing because what it tries to present is that somehow basic women are not attractive. And I'm not with that. Yeah, just because somebody ain't wigged up and lashed up and BBL'd up and whatever else going on out here, just because she ain't participating in all of that, don't mean she ain't popping.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm spending my money on investments and it's paying off these student loans. Sorry.
Yeah, no. So it's just like I feel you, and that's what I'm saying. So all this nonsense out here, just because you ain't got all this nonsense on, that don't make you unattractive. Yep, and I don't like that narrative. And that's why I do think it is important that people speak up, because it's a lot of narratives going around out here. Like I said, this girl just tried to break down like she know how dudes is out here moving and thinking. And she's so far from accurate, but she probably thought she was saying something. And it's like at the end of the day, dudes, when they get serious about somebody, she can have some flaws, she can whatever. But if she that one, she that one. And they're gonna make their commitment move forward. If it ain't got nothing to do with no wigs, it ain't got nothing to do with no lashes, it ain't got nothing to do with none of that. If she that one, she that one. And he gonna make his commitment move forward. Simple as that.
And I think too, Quay, what we have done is we've let this stripper over sexualize porn star type of attitude overwhelm our society as black people. So now we have ladies thinking that, oh, if I got a big butt, if I got a small waist, if I got a wig like Sweetie, I'm gonna get me a decent man. And see, men have been shouted down and told that we can't want what we want. You being misogynistic, you being arrogant. So that narrative has taken over, and it is so much money being made off these black women. That's the trill. They want y'all single. They want y'all out here getting these BBLs and hair and nails and teeth and that y'all can't afford. I'm telling you, they want y'all spending that money on bags and that's what it is. They know if y'all go natural, if y'all get y'all a husband, y'all ain't gonna spend as much money on garbage stuff you don't need. Because men don't spend money like that. No. Even during the pandemic, you can see men out here getting even their teeth done, which is kind of universal. There was more women getting their teeth done, financing these BBLs, financing bags. That men, you ain't see men out there buying. Men who working, got kids out there buying Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Them lines was women, right? Wrapped all around Somerset, single women.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And then they push down the black man. The black man can't say nothing. Black man can't say we don't want them people. But y'all can't tell us what we women and we. That's what it is. They want y'all spending y'all money and trying to play like y'all doing something. Oh, well, women, we making it big now. Y'all ain't making it big. People 2-3 paychecks away from the broke house. Talking about we getting money. Y'all getting bills and y'all getting debt. Let's just be real.
No, that's real. That's real right there. That's real right there. You want to say something, Chloe, and I'm gonna ask a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I think that it's important for us to be able to tell the difference between reality, what's real and what's fantasy. And I think a lot of social media is fantasy. But the problem is there's so many people who don't live in the real world. They prefer to live in the fantasy that social media has created, that these personas that we have online have created, right? That's why we have to speak up. This is just my personal POV. People, you have to make a decision what's right for you, because everybody is not going to be the one that's going to want to speak up, right? But I used to feel like I got mine, I'm good, I don't care what's going on out here. But here's the thing with that, right? We have a whole generation of people coming up after us, and then one after them, and then another after them. And if we want to be able to survive as a race and not have everybody be absolutely completely insane, then the people who do know better have to say. We have to speak. We do. It's not okay to have a whole generation of women young women thinking that they're basic if they don't want to be fake from head to toe. It's not okay. So women, speak up. Speak up. It's not okay to have trans women define what a real woman is. It's not okay. So women, biological women, speak up for yourself. I understand everybody has to make a decision, and I get that. And whatever you decide, that's what you decide. But speak up for yourself. Or this madness is not only going to continue, it's going to escalate. Speak up for yourself and make your opinion known. That's I'll land there. I'm not trying to be on no soapbox or anything, but I just need to understood why I say the things that I say. I speak to women because I'm a woman. And there's a whole lot of men right now with podcasts speaking up to women. I don't think that's okay either. Men speak to men. Women, we need to be speaking to women. But everybody's so busy minding their business or saying, I'm minding the business that pay me, but then going out in the streets and saying anything and everything. It's a cat. It's giving hypocrisy.
Right, right.
So if we're going to have the conversations, let's have the right kind of conversations. Ones that will actually move us forward.
No, that's real. That's real right there. All right, yeah, I'm just going to do this real quick, then we're going to get up out of here. I think it's about 10 o'clock or a couple minutes after 10. So it's just a quick question for the ladies in the comments and ladies on the panel. Just give me one thing. It could just be one. We'll make it easy. Just give me one thing that you think a man is looking for. Just one.
Peace.
Wait, say that again.
Peace.
You said peace?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm writing this down too. Okay, cool.
Respect.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, respect. Respect would be one.
Respect.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Come on, Janice. I see that look. Give me one. I know you got one.
Those were the same ones I hear repeatedly: is peace, because they getting old as hell, and respect.
Okay. All right. Shantae, give me one. Shantae.
Consistency, because consistency across the board, you can't beat it.
Okay. All right.
Acknowledgement / appreciation. I think that's different than respect.
No, for sure. Okay. Yeah, no, I was just curious. And I see Kenyatta drop one down in the comments as well. She said a listener, which is true as well. Support. Okay. That's valid. Okay,
But
last thing.
All of these things are
Shantae.
easier said than done, though. You know, all of these things are easier said than done. We're talking about a healthy relationship when we talk about this. Okay, we can't talk about a relationship that's been through hell and back, and they resent each other and they bitter betties. These people, they don't get peace, respect, none of that. They don't listen, none of that. So we are speaking of a healthy relationship, correct?
No, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Because these train wreck relationships that these people got, they be talking about all kinds of.
Go ahead, Janice. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my last relationship, and I'm gonna say it. He was broke as hell, right? I'm gonna just be honest. He was broke as hell, and he wanted so much respect and peace. But it's hard to give a broke dude respect and peace, and I realized that.
Wait, what?
It's hard. Yeah. It's hard.
Now, why you ain't run? He was broke.
No, this is not that. This is another one. But yeah, he was broke.
Another broke one? Like that's with more than one broke one?
No, the other one, the small one. Broke dudes ain't usually small.
So you either gonna have them broke with a big one, or you gonna have a little one. Okay.
It's just what it is. Broke.
Wow.
Broke dudes ain't
This is who we be talking about right here. You who we be talking about.
Hold up. See, okay. So now
There
I was
it
about to
is.
get up out of
There
here.
it is.
I was
There
about
it
to
is.
get up out of here, but I'm glad you
There
said
it
that,
is,
Johnny.
right
So
there.
now I got.
But what I'm saying
Johnny's
is,
That's what,
crazy.
no,
that's
no,
what
it's
it
the
is.
truth. At this age, if
Oh,
a
she
dude in the
will.
streets
I
and he
know.
broke and he look good, he
Yes.
probably puts it
I
down.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's how
Okay.
he stay warm in the winter.
So okay. So hold on. I got a question. I got a question, and we got to get the heck up out of here. So are you telling me? Because it is that I just heard a problem in what you said. Are you telling me that it was hard for you to respect the man because of how much money he had?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I got 2 kids and I'm out here hustling hard,
Right.
you should be out here hustling too, not sleeping when I'm up working. You know, stuff like that. That's different though.
But
You
then
know?
okay, but on the flip side, well, hold on, Nicole. But on the flip side,
what I'm saying is, what I did that was wrong is I picked the big dick over the little dick because it was pleasurable. But when I look back, I should have just stayed with the. I mean, I don't know, maybe neither one. To be honest, I'm just with neither one now at this point. You know, but I get
Keep
it.
both of them.
You said what? Keep them both?
Keep both of them.
Both of them.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
man. No, I'm
That's
just
free game right there. That's free game from Vince.
Yeah.
That
He
was free
look
game.
at his face. He like,
You know
look.
how I get down. I just say,
Vince, where Remy at? Where Remy at?
she
Tell her
in
come and get.
Washington.
She need to come and get you.
She on vacation washing. That's what y'all heard in the background. She washing.
What?
no.
But listen, the reason that you should have gave that man respect, just as much respect as you should have gave somebody with some money, is because you chose to mess with him. So if you choose to mess with him, you just gonna have to respect him as a man because you chose to mess with him.
Agree. That's why I realized I couldn't
There we
respect
go.
him. No, and I realized that, and that's why I said we can't be together because I can't respect you as a man. And I
After
said
how long? After how long?
about a year and a half.
Yeah, I told you. What I tell you?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You know, Vince be right.
You can't make this
What
shit
I
up.
tell you?
You can't make this shit up.
Because at least with
Y'all
the girls
heard it.
that's tricking, at least they get something up out of it.
Man, we got to get up off here. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this. We got to get up off
It's
here.
real. Look.
Johnny's crazy because you
Look at
choosing
Johnny
quantity over quality. That's what you doing.
Small dude ain't last that long, did he?
Yeah, Range Rovers, they break down like a
No
motherfucker.
way. Man, I gotta get up
I
off
knew
of here,
small
man.
dude didn't last that long.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, we gotta get up off of here. All right, we gotta get up.
Wait, what sound was that?
That was your boy Umar. Right
You don't
there.
find that suspicious?
Oh man, we got to get up out of here, man. Let me take some closing, man. I don't even want to ask the rest of that question. We got to go. Let me take some closing statements. I'm gonna go to Shantae. I'm gonna go to Nicole. I'm gonna go to Janice, Chloe, and then Vince. Shantae, you want to say anything before we get out of here?
No.
Right.
I love you, Janice, girl. Yes.
Man, let me go to IT. Nicole, you want to say something before we get out of here, Nicole? Can't hear you. Say it again.
I said, no, really? I don't really. No.
Oh, I got you. Janice done messed everybody up. She done messed everybody up tonight. She done messed everybody up. Let me go to Janice. Janice, what you want to say before we get out of here?
I am learning from my mistakes in life, okay? Even though it was just a couple days ago.
Stop
but
the cap.
I'm just saying I am learning from my mistakes. And now I know that I want a man that has his stuff together and a big dick.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Yep.
She want a unicorn.
Yes, Lord.
Right. She want that unicorn, man. That's what that is, man. Let me go to Chloe. You want to say anything before we get out of here?
No, we had a time tonight.
Yes, we did.
We had a time. I don't think that I can top Janice. I think that I think I'm gonna have to. She put it all on the floor. I'm just gonna have to let that marinate. Well, I have to let that marinate. I just want my Johnny. I want to go on record letting Johnny go. You are going to be a clip, sis. I'm going to clip you up, and you know, you're a moment.
Oh man,
You're a moment. You're a mood, sis.
nah, Janice, she done shut me up. I said, I can't even ask my question. Nah, she done shut me up. Let me go to Vince. Vince, you want to say anything before we get out of here, man?
Well, I do got something to say. I think in all seriousness, I think that when you get to a certain age, it's challenging. It is. It is. I mean, people always talk about me and Remy, but ours is like one of a kind. And I don't think, and we both said it's challenging because you have so many obstacles, you got so many issues, and you just got to pick your poison. I mean, if you need that Johnny's thing, you might have to understand. Okay, well, maybe he might not have as much money, but okay, he broke, but do he got a lot of debt? Do he got a lot of kids? If he ain't got a lot of debt, and a lot of kids, then broke might be okay. But if he got a lot of kids, a lot of debt, and broke, then that's cool, So I think we just have to understand and pick your poison. You go have to pick your poison at a certain fact, because men do it too. Yeah, she fine, but she got 3 kids and 2 different baby daddies. I can't stand either one, but that's what I want. Yeah, she ain't got no kids, but she ain't cook one for nothing.
Oh,
yeah, she's smart and she make a lot of money, but she big as a Buick.
Ooh.
You gotta pick your poison. You gotta pick your poison.
Vince.
Not a Buick, man. Come on, man.
One bit, like
He right. He right though.
Just laid his head like.
Okay, so let me say this. This is gonna be my closing right here. So if y'all saying that Vince is right, why y'all ain't willing to compromise on that 5%?
That's Johnny's crazy self.
I mean, maybe
Go ahead, Janice. Go ahead, Janice.
I mean, like Jen said, I don't think I can compromise sexually yet. Maybe when I'm like going through menopause and I'm dried up, I might be able to do that thing. But right now, I'm not at that stage yet. Because menopause changes your whole wetness and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It affects it all.
Y'all gave Johnny the mic again.
All right. Let's see. Hold on.
Wait,
he dropped his last comment.
That long, he really ain't gonna be able to get it up because he'd probably be in his 60s.
Oh, bruh.
Let's see. Donovan says they're afraid to settle. Yeah, man, they got a thing with settling. Donovan, I'm noticing something. They got a thing with settling, even though guys settle all the time.
Do they really though? Do they really?
Yep. Yeah,
yes,
we do.
they do.
We do.
I need a show on that.
We do.
Okay,
we'll with y'all settling. Please let me know.
We'll do that show on the. We'll do that show. We'll do that show because dudes settle all the time. Yeah, dudes settle all.
I don't like the ones that settle. I like the bougie ones that like girls that got something going for themselves.
No, I understand that, but see, the thing is a lot of times if a dude settle, you're not gonna know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know.
Yes.
How can you tell that they settle? Like,
that's what I'm saying, but y'all not gonna know.
Sometimes you can tell by the woman that they look at in the street that don't look nothing like you. Like some things you can just watching a man and can tell what he does really like and when he settles for. Like if you really can't tell
about
but is settling always bad?
I don't know about that though, Johnny.
I'm not talking about looks, but you can kind of tell what a man do like.
I don't know about that because see, a dude to look at y'all know if it's some scattered behind walking down the street, any guy gonna look. Now you know that any man gonna look at some scattered behind. Y'all know he gonna look. He might not even really die. Might even be his type. But if she walking that thing down the street, he gonna look at it. So I don't know if that's completely.
The man on the panel, is that what y'all do?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Men have made porn a $1 trillion industry. But how many of us marrying porn stars?
Simple as that. All right, man. That was my closing, man. We're going to get up out of here. I know we done got all past time, but shout out to everybody joining us tonight. Shout out to my guy Donovan down in the comments, Kenyatta in the comments, my guy Rodney representing out there in Lansing. Shout out to IT on the panel with us, Nicole. Shout out to my guy Vince. Shout out to Shantae. Shout out to Janice and Chloe as well, representing for the panel. This is Kandid Konvos. We do this show every Wednesday night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Every Wednesday night, we're live on YouTube and Facebook, so definitely like, share, and subscribe. You want to say something real quick?
I was going to say, guys, we are doing a quick after show. So if you want to see what that is about, are we going live on YouTube and Facebook or just YouTube?
We're going to the tube, I think.
Going to YouTube. It's going to be a after show where we have a couple extra topics. So if y'all just want to tune in, stick around, hit us up on YouTube. We're going to live after this for the after show.
Is it the same link?
Well, y'all, like I said, we'll just hold on when we get off the show, and then we'll chat about it.
But you can't comment on Facebook. That's why Kenyatta said she had to come back over to. You can't comment on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
We see all you guys' comments.
Oh, okay.
Regardless of the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you can comment on all of them, but yeah, we're gonna do a little after show. We're gonna do one little quick one tonight, real fast. Just after this show. But like I said, if y'all want to hop on, just let's just stay in the show when we come out. But yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody who joined us tonight. Like I said, every Wednesday night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, every Wednesday night, YouTube and Facebook. So definitely like, share, and subscribe. Share out the show, hit that like button for us. Likes are free, so definitely hit that like button. And with that being said, man, everybody have an awesome night, and we will catch you guys next Wednesday.